So things started to change significantly since the 10th of November. It was on Friday already in the morning. The seismicity started to be pretty intense. It was really a strong sequence of earthquake. And things started to accelerate significantly since then. This kept growing over the day, the seismic activity, but the key thing was really the spatial distribution of the seismic activity of the earthquake. In a way, they were really tracking this line from the northeast towards the southwest, that has been that has been eventually interpreted as the propagation of magma, of a dike propagating at depth. It was on the evening on the Friday at 6 p.m. when we had the largest earthquake. It was a magnitude 5. And at that point, there was a lot of concern about what was possibly the process ongoing, but the deformation data, both the GPS data as well as the satellite data, were giving indication that magma was propagating towards Grindavik. In light of that, and in light of the intense seismic activity that had important effects on core sequences on the inhabited area of Grindavik, the civil protection decided for the evacuation of the town. Since then, and mainly in light of the geodetic modeling that have been completed by using the GPS data and the satellite data, so the deformation data in general, this magmatic dike has been mapped to be 15 kilometers long and already at a depth of 800 meters, the top part of this dike. This means that this magma has already managed to get much shallower than before. This is, of course, one of the elements we need to consider in terms of how far we are from an eruption. It was already yesterday, then Saturday, that the IMO, along with colleagues from the university, has been declared that the likelihood for an eruption has significantly increased. And of course, we can imagine how more time goes, more the likelihood, in a way, is increasing. We are monitoring the area very carefully. At this stage, we are still expecting to see seismic signal when the magma might be start propagating further. However, the crust has been so much fractured because of the large seismic activity that has been affecting the area since now the last 3 years, that it could well be that the crust, that there is no more stress to release in the crust. So the main parameter we are keeping an eye on is tremor, is volcanic tremor, that we expect will be seen prior to the eruption. So we have 24 hours monitoring that keep an eye on the area. The current seismicity as of today is still mainly concentrated northwest of Grindavik town. And that's indeed where we had the majority or the largest deformation so far.